in the National Gallery of Canada in Ottawa. We are going to show you different types of art that we can see here. Also, we will talk about the history of the museum, its influence, its role, and its contribution to the Canadian culture development.
Now we are going to talk about the history of the museum in Ontario. This is a picture of the museum. So in 1880, it is formed by Governor General John Douglas Sutherland Kimball. In 1882, it moved onto its first home of Parliament Hill. In 1911, it moved to the Gallery of Victoria Memorial Museum. In 1962, the gallery moved to the Loan Building site of the Elgin Street. In 1988, the building moved to its current building on Sussex Drive. The National Gallery of Canada is designed by Moshe Safdie, opened in 1988. The director of the institution is Jean Sutherland Baggs, who was chosen by the Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. This institution was created to show pieces of art of our culture. We can find paintings, drawings, sculptures, and photographies. In this museum, it has many art movements. Contemporary Aboriginal art is really present in this museum because it remembers our culture in early 19th centuries. The spoon is a sculpture from 1850. We represent indigenous people. Umbilicus is a painting made by Jack Shalbot in 1990. The Woman Who Lives in the Sun is a painting from 1960 made by Kanudrak Ashevak, the first artist of contemporary Aboriginal.
The role of the National Gallery of Canada is to show people many art of our culture. It remains the 19th century. We can also see many different pieces of art that represent the Aboriginal people. People that come and visit Canada can discover and learn about our history by looking at all these pieces of art.
So, I'm going to give you some information if you want to visit the National Gallery of Canada, that is in the capital of Canada, in Ottawa, on Sussex Promenade, in front of the Chateau Laurier. You can do it every day between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., except Monday for only $6. There are a lot of hotels around there where you can go after your day to relax and take it easy. To conclude, the National Gallery of Canada reminds us the amazing culture of Canada, and it teaches about its history. The movement that is the most present in the museum is contemporary Aboriginal art from the Romantic era. It is the oldest gallery in Canada, where we can also find the strong contemporary collection of older pieces of art focused on Canadian art. It is accessible to everybody who wants to know more about the culture, and like you can see it is not so expensive. I hope you have learned more about it and you will be more interested to visit the museum when you will go in Ottawa.